The answer is B.
More kids are now using e-cigarettes than regular smoked cigarettes. In fact, starting with e-cigarettes can be dangerous because something like 31% of kids that start with e-cigarettes will convert to regular cigarettes.
The answer is A.
THC is the active ingredient of marijuana, which is the reason why people smoke it. The amount of THC in marijuana has increased significantly over the past 15 years. As a result of that, we have a product that's much more addictive, and it's also associated with greater likelihood of adverse medical consequences.
The answers are B and D.
Most inhalants depress the central nervous system in ways similar to alcohol, which can lead to, for example, lack of coordination or slurred speech. And in fact, if you use inhalants chronically, this can lead to nerve damage, such as that found in some neurological diseases.
The answer is A.
Very few kids ages 12 to 17, about 1 out of 10, drank alcohol in the past month. So most, about 9 out of 10 kids, did not.
The answer is D.
You're right. About 19,000 people died of a prescription pain reliever overdose in 2014. That's 3 times the number from 2001. For more information, check out the NIDA for Teens website.
The answer is C.
K2 is a synthetic cannabinoid, which is a class of drugs that can be sprayed on plant material to be smoked or sold in liquid form, so it can be used with an e-cigarette or vaporizer. Since these drugs act on the same receptors in the brain as marijuana, they're sometimes referred to as fake weed, but they act on the brain in a different way and more strongly, so they can be more dangerous. To find out more about synthetic cannabinoids, visit the NIDA website.
The answers are A and C.
Research shows that young people's brains keep developing well into their 20s. Alcohol can alter this development, potentially affecting both the brain structure and its function, meaning how well it processes information. This may cause cognitive or learning problems and/or make the brain more prone to alcohol dependence. This is especially a risk when people start drinking young and drink heavily. In the short term, when a person becomes intoxicated or drunk, they may make poor decisions that result in tragic consequences.
The answer is B.
Dissociative drugs cause the user to feel out of control or feel disconnected with their environment. They have short-term or immediate effects on your mood and perception, but they also have long-term effects on mental health, on respiration, and many other behavioral and health outcomes. If you'd like to learn more about dissociative drugs, please go to our website.
The answer is C.
Harmful effects of smoking go well beyond those to the smoker themselves. Unfortunately, about 88 million Americans are exposed every year to secondhand smoke. About 41,000 people die every year due to diseases related to secondhand smoke exposure. And that's about 10% of the entire population of the U.S. who die every year due to diseases related to smoking.
The answer is D.
Alcohol overdose occurs when there's so much alcohol in the bloodstream that the portions of the brain that control the basic life functions begin to shut down. Alcohol overdose symptoms include confusion, difficulty breathing, vomiting, low body temperature, no gag reflex. All of these things support a person's basic functions. If you feel that somebody is going through alcohol overdose, seek medical help immediately.
The answer is D.
Marijuana produces impairment of memory and learning because its active ingredient, THC, binds to receptors that are localized at very high concentrations in the hippocampus. And the hippocampus is the structure in the brain that is needed for us to learn things. And that's the reason why when someone is intoxicated or high, they can actually not remember properly the things that happened to them.
The answer is A.
Methamphetamine is not just a very addictive drug, but it's also quite toxic. And it produces massive inflammation in the brain. And this is what leads to the activation of the microglia, which are the cells in our brain that normally protect us against infection or foreign objects. And in the process, it actually produces further damage.